Hello everybody, and welcome to some more Farming Simulator 22. And welcome to a very dusky, foggy autumn. See all the autumnal colours on the trees. Yes, it's October, so these sunflowers are finally ready to harvest. I'm very excited for this because we bought the oil mill at the start of the in-game year, and obviously we hadn't got a chance to use it, so I'm really excited to get this underway. So without any further ado, I need to just feed the chickens and probably move some pallets and just general maintenance around the yard like that. I'll just spin in here, just top up these. I did top them up in the last episode, but I'll just extra fill it. Sure. Yeah, it didn't even take much. But it's a tight little spot to get out of. And I probably will just dump the rest of this in one of the greenhouses, doesn't really matter. Actually, that's what I want to do, is change that tomato one to more lettuce. Just because the lettuce gives more money. I know it takes a lot longer to generate, but I will just top it up and let it empty that. Do. And I just want to change this to lettuce. Yeah, oh, it barely got in. So, yeah, we will change it to lettuce and activate that instead, and actually deactivate the tomatoes. So now we have two lettuce ones, and this is going to be, hopefully very soon, full of sunflower oil. So, without further ado, we have a lot. Whoa! We have a lot to do. Close the door, we're getting stuck in it. Yeah, we have a lot to do this episode. We also have to... It's time to sow wheat again, so it's time to get a worker, pretty much for the whole entire episode, to mulch. And, well, actually, we are going to save a lot of time because our new seed drill is a lot bigger, and it also direct drills, so we don't need to cultivate. So we can... just swing this in here. We will need this tractor, however, to either cart or probably through mulch, actually. We will get that off straight away because we need to get wheat in the ground in that particular field. Because we obviously need feed for the chickens. They are one of the most important things on this farm, so they can't go hungry. We do, however, have a lot of wheat and barley in storage. So what could we... canola. Oh, we can't sow canola. God damn, we're going past that. That's unfortunate. Olives we can't because it's extremely expensive. We don't have the money for the equipment or anything. Because the next thing I do want to buy is a big field. Or a field, at least. I'm thinking 42 or 39, just over here, is roughly what I'm thinking. But I'm going to probably roll 2 widths across this way at the top and 2 widths at the bottom. Just so the worker doesn't interfere with us when we're harvesting that field and he doesn't get lapped up in the trees down below. So I'll just get that done. I probably won't time-lapse it because I'll probably do a lot of time-lapsing on the carting of the sunflower seeds and obviously the harvesting. So I will be back with you in very short when this is done. So I will set worker off up there. I've done 2 goes across and 2 goes across down here, so he shouldn't get caught up and he won't interfere with the harvester when we are harvesting this. So yeah, let's jump into the harvester. And this is probably going to take 2 episodes. I mean, I can't imagine I'm going to get this field, and our field 34 all done in one episode, because that's quite a lot. So I don't know where I'm going to start, but yeah, I also don't know what I'm going to do with the next. The wheat has to go in that field this month, or today more so. I might just do corn. Sow that in April, just because it's something different. We could do... we can't do canola. We might do one field of sunflowers just to have something to bring to the... Or we could do soybeans. I think we'll do a mix of soybeans and corn. And the wheat obviously for the chickens. So I think soybeans and corn will be what we'll do in fields the next time, whichever we'll see. I just want to do something different. I don't want to be doing the same thing over and over and over again. So yeah, I'm going to get going at this, and when he's nearly full, I probably will get the Massey to do a bit of carting, so... Wrong button. Get this unfolded. Wow, I really am excited, or happy we got this harvester. It's amazing. Let's go! Okay, this is almost the last trip. I'm trying to be greedy here and get it on in one go, but I don't think I'm going to be able. It's just ever so slightly, tiny bit too wide there. I should get the rest of it in one go. But yes, yielding very low. I wasn't expecting to get mad yield, but at the same time, I wasn't expecting to fit this whole field in this tank or in the convoy. And even still, we haven't hit full size of the old tank in the old convoy, which was 7,500 litres. Now, mind you, we're not far off it, 7,367, but at the same time, yeah, I wasn't expecting to all fit in the convoy all at once. But the sunflower oil is worth quite a bit. And when that is produced, I won't be selling it until it's all produced. All of what we have is out on pallets. I won't be selling it in bits and pieces as it comes. So, and do that, and then pipe out, and we will get the trailer. And I might just quickly feed the chickens before we start putting sunflowers in, because the sunflowers will be staying in it for probably most of the day, because we have to go do this field and go over to field 34 and then draw it up to the factory up at field number 2, which is very far away. So I will just back in under that order and okay. Hello? Oh, I pressed I instead of R. Anyway. We'll use the barley up. Barley's less. And we'll just keep the wheat then for the chickens. And any barley we make in the future, we can just sell, and we can just give the chickens wheat all the time. That's actually plenty. Probably even too much. Or way too much. But, yeah. I'll give it to these and we'll be back. I actually may move some egg pallets because it's going to overflow. So, just quickly Do that. We have quite a lot of eggs as well. We actually don't have time to sell them, so which is kind of good news because it means more can spawn. But yeah, there's quite a lot there. Squeeze there, would be great. Yeah, and we can actually then move this one up here. So yeah, that's quite a lot of eggs, and we actually have a lot of wool. I'll get to telehandler to move that. It's just easier to move the eggs by hand. So hopefully I can make this. It's quite awkward. Thank God the trailer actually has steer axle. So yep, top the chickens up. And when they're full, quite happy. They are very important. So are the sheep. The wool is worth quite a lot. It's just slower to generate than eggs. All them. I will probably set a worker off. Oh, it's so much to do. He can stay there. In that pipe. I will set a worker off here. Hopefully he'll be okay for the time being. Because I do need to just do a little bit of sewing before we set the worker off sewing. Raise that and hold it. Yeah, so this needs diesel in a bad way. It's actually running quite low. I have noticed, so just probably won't get a chance to get it today either. It's very, very busy with this harvest. It always is busy during harvest time. I presume it's extremely a lot more busier in real life during harvest time, but I wouldn't know. But I'm just guessing. It's hectic in the game. I can only imagine. I can't imagine what it's like in real life. Dump that there. We'll grab the seeder. I hope there's seed and fertilizer in it. If not, I will chuck it in by hand because we just don't have the time to be. It should be enough. I also don't want to sow idle seed radish. I want to sow wheat. Yeah. That should be enough to do the field. We'll keep an eye on him again. Oh. This does cultivate, so that's quite handy. Let me fold that. Yeah, he won't. I won't need to do up here. I'll just do down the bottom. So I'll just do 2 strips at the bottom again, so he's able to actually turn. I also don't think he's going to be able to use this sword. Put the Massey on it and put this on the trailer. Which means you might get a chance to get diesel for it. But if we don't, we are screwed. Run me over. Yeah. So, just needs to come off this and get on the seeder. I forgot the seeder requires such big horsepower. The Vulture was literally barely able to pull it down the hill, so yeah, it's okay. The Vulture can pull the trailer. That's quite alright. Yeah, it's much better. You probably are supposed to leave it a bit of time before when you mulch, until the time you sow. But we're literally able to sow wheat now, so we will just do it for the sake of this, because we're not going to leave the field bare, and we can't afford to actually wait until next year to sow wheat at this time because we have a lot of chickens to feed. So yeah, I'll just get this done and then we'll go back harvesting more sunflowers. Okay, we're just back in the combine. Just stop that worker there. We can do this ourselves. I did do the strips at the bottom for the seeder for the worker, so it should be alright. And this field shouldn't take too long. We might get the other field actually all in one episode. It's going a lot quicker than I expected, and I thought I was going to have to be making more trips to the oil mill. I thought like this was going to yield a bit more, but it is fully fertilized. There's not more I can do. But yeah, I'd imagine we might get it all in one trailer. The 3 fields of sunflower seeds. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Knowing my luck, there'll be like 100 litres left in the tank of the combine. And it won't fit in the trailer. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. So I'll just get this done real fast. This field is almost done. We just have this little square left. I think we're getting around about the same amount out of field 40 and this field. They do seem to be quite close. I will just double check in the trailer before we tip this in, just to see what sort of litres are in it and then what we have here. I think I actually might get a small bit more out of this field. I think I got 7,400 in the other one, so we might get the same amount roughly, which is very interesting. Which means this field and this field with this section cut off with the chickens and the sheep is roughly the same size as field 40. So yeah, just get this done and get it into that trailer. We might have to run up, I don't know, because I don't think the next field will fit in. Depends what's in the trailer. But yeah, really enjoying the sunflowers. It's nice to be able to do something odd and different that I haven't done yet on the game. So I can turn that off. And I can look in a hauler sunflower seeds behind the seat through the window. So we have 7,481. We'll just check in this. 7,407. Wow, there's not much in the difference. There's about 30 in the difference. There's really not much in the difference at all. Let's kind of get an even load on it. So 14,000 litres in that at the minute. Almost 15, 14,800 roughly. And I think it holds 24,000, 23,500 or something. Yeah. Pipe in. Folder up. We can get this thing over to field number 34. I will just take it easy with the header on it, but probably is a little wide for the road, but we'll take it easy and see what we can do if we don't meet a car on this bridge. Just arriving to the field and I do see a bit of rain, so I'm going to knock off that time. I don't want it to rain, I kind of just want to get this in and just up out of the ground and harvest it really before anything happens rain wise. What time is the rain due to come at? Well, not till later, but 8 o'clock tonight kind of thing, so we should be safe. We'll just set the worker off because I'm gonna have to get this tractor to bring over the trailer. %66 full. 353. Yeah, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to bring it over to the field because if we've 33% from that field and 33% from that field, the field we're going to is a lot smaller, so we definitely won't fill it. So we'll just make the one run up to the oil mill rather than room 2. I'll meet you guys over at the field. Pulling in here now to the field, and yeah, we're definitely not going to get the same sort of yield off this. It's a lot smaller, although would it be the same size as 38? Is there a way I can check that? Or 40, I mean. Would it be... That doesn't tell me how big. Oh, should I go or should I not? Really don't want to be left with like 100 liters to bring up. I'm gonna chance it. I'm just gonna do this myself. And yeah, I'll probably I I'll see. I don't know which field I'm going to make time-lapsed, but... Oh, the tank is empty in the goddamn cedar. Wow, I didn't think he was going to go through it. Well, in that case, the worker can stay going at this. And... Goddamn, he's right out. Has he been fertilizing this? I hope he has. Oh, he has, thank God. Okay. So, let's get the telehandler. The worker can stay at that. We can get this. So, just dump the bale forks over here because we won't need them. If we do, we know where they are. Little Manitou, nice. I'm happy we got this. Don't get me wrong, like I said, the little electric thing was nice, but it's just... Speed-wise, it just wasn't for us. We need something a bit faster. Well, I do, personally. I just hate really, really slow. So let's try and line this up. I will bring the 2 of these boxes down. Hopefully there'll be enough on it. Oh, wow. Oh, there's really not enough in it. Bring down a bag then. 2 bags. Because if there's not enough in that, there's no point driving all that distance. It's so hard to judge. There we go. Yeah. I'll just knock this back. Really is just caught on the edge. I did not want that to happen. Oh, this is becoming a lot more trickier than it should have been. Fine. Right. Down to fill this guy up. Oh wow, don't tell me. Really just need him on the tip. Same kind of length as the old one. They really are lifting those back wheels off the ground. But oh, wrong hopper, that's the fertilizer side. Would be, wouldn't it? Typical. I'm just going to jump in and press R. I mean, I don't know why that's not working, but should take the 2 bags. Oh, that one wasn't even full. That one was. Yep. So you can go do that. We can get this back to the yard and get back to the sunflowers. I really am hoping. I think this has just been very, very tricky by not bringing that sunflowers up. Suppose we'd have to go twice if it doesn't fit anyway, so what difference does it make? I'll get this done. There's only about 2 passes left once I finish this. I think it will fit, definitely. So we're safe enough that way. I'll just get this last strip done. And get our first load of sunflower seeds into the oil mill. Looking so forward to it. I actually just cannot wait. It's going to be so fun to make sunflower oil. Like, it's just something so different. Wow, I would miss those 2, wouldn't I? Just swing that tiny bit short. There we go. Now. It's another 7,000 litres. That's 21,000 litres altogether. Out of all 3 fields. Thank God wheat doesn't yield like that, or we would never have enough food for those chickens. Nice, it fit in. That's all that matters. So I'll pull that up. I will just set this guy off to head that direction because I can't let a worker drive that combine back to the yard because it doesn't really matter because I'm gonna probably take over. Once I get this back to the yard, I will jump into the Valtra and continue to drive up there, so yeah, I will join you back up at the oil mill. Yeah, I came back to this guy and I have no idea where he is. Or why he's driving up through somebody's field, so just, you're fired, go home. Jesus. Let me go now. Thank you, because that's a lot of cars coming down this road for some reason. So, yeah, I will take this up. This is a big look. Whoa, 97%. That's very close to being full. Anywho, I will, yeah, be up at that oil mill. Coming down by the oil mill now, swinging up this lane. And yeah, we're just finally going to see what this is like. So I presume we can just drive up onto it. That's a bit of a hill there beside it, but oh, that's where our pallets spawn then. So we'll have to kind of swing it like that. And yeah, let's tip our sunflowers. Let's go and activate it. Let's see, we've 22,000 litres of sunflower oil. That is very good. So I presume we just activate it. So we'll have half the amount of olive oil, or sunflower oil, sorry. Because 2 sunflowers give you 1 piece of oil. So we'll have roughly 11,000 litres of oil. Which will take a lot, because it's 4,800 a month, so we've 11. So that's going to take 2 or 3 months. Well, how much is sunflower oil worth? Oh, 5,600. That roughly, I've seen it over 6,000 quite a lot, so nice. I'm happy with that. That's really good. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that episode here. We got the harvest done, the big harvest, and we got the wheat back in the ground for the chickens, which is probably one of the most important things. So I've no idea what we're doing in the next episode, but yeah, I will chat to you then. If you love these videos, please make sure to subscribe and show the channel some support, and also, yeah, leave a like and any comments of any mods or anything you'd like to see. But thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Farming Simulator 22. Goodbye.